Today, Gracie and my husband got home from nationals, so I made a big dinner to surprise them with all their favorites: fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, and just some rolls. This all does take a while to cook, but it is definitely worth it in the end. So first, for my mashed potatoes, I do a 5-pound bag of potatoes, and then I peel and chop those up and then boil those in some water until they are fork tender. I love making these potatoes for family functions and stuff because you can make them ahead of time and then bake them the day of. So then you're gonna butter a 9x13 pan really well and then sprinkle a bunch of Parmesan cheese in there just like this. Make sure it's all spread around. And then once those potatoes are nice and tender, you're gonna drain that water and then you're gonna put all the goodies in. I just do it all in this pot because I think it's easier. So I do a couple tablespoons of butter, about 1.5 cups or so of sour cream, and then I do a 1.5 blocks of some softened cream cheese, and then I just get my mixer out and then I mix this all up. I'm trying to get all the clumps out because the kids like it nice and creamy. And then you're just gonna season this. I just use salt, pepper, and then maybe a little bit of garlic powder. All right, once those are nice and creamy in the way you want them, you're gonna put them in that 9x13 pan, just like this. And you're gonna top it with more Parmesan cheese. And then we did maybe 1/2 stick of butter. You're just gonna slice that up and then put that right on top. We bake these at 350 around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on if they're cold. Like, we waited for a while, so it took more like 35 minutes for ours. All right, and then we're gonna take our 4-pound bag of chicken wings and then just season that up how you like. I do slap your mama, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, some onion powder. I will put a list in my written ingredients too. All right, and now you're gonna do 4 eggs into a separate bowl with about 1/2 cup of milk and about 3 tablespoons to 1/4 cup of hot sauce in here. And your wings won't be hot, it just gives them really good flavor. And now in another bowl, you're gonna do your flour. We do about 3 cups of flour. And then you're gonna season this really well with pretty much those same seasonings. And then I add some poultry seasoning in there too. And then about a tablespoon or 2 of cornstarch just to make it a little crispier. Stir that up really well. And now you're gonna do your chicken. So first you're gonna dip it into your egg mixture and then your flour mixture, just like this. And then once those are done, I put those in the fridge for like 30 minutes or so before I fry them. I find that to make them a little crispier too, and they hold together well. My green beans that I'm doing tonight are really simple. We're just doing a family size can of green beans with a packet of the French onion soup, and then I add a little bit of oil to that and just stir it up. I microwave it just a few minutes before we start dinner, and they are perfect. We're gonna do some rolls with that, and I always use an electric skillet whenever I fry my chicken. I just find it easier, and the cleanup is a lot easier too. So you're gonna fill up that oil about halfway up of your chicken, so maybe 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more of oil, and then throw that chicken in there. Once it's nice and heated, I heat mine to about 360 degrees, and then you're gonna cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. So about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. And then it comes out all nice and golden and crispy. We love fried chicken here, especially with these mashed potatoes. I always dip mine in. But this is one of our favorite meals ever. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will have the written recipe up soon.